Okay, today we are talking about the 5 traits of a magnetic Pilates instructor. Now, this just isn't for Pilates instructors. You can apply it to any fitness class you teach, including yoga. But I've been teaching mat based Pilates since 2007. So that's what I'm going to base everything on because that's my lived in experience. If we've not met before, my name is Courtney Spaeth. I'm founder and owner of Wellista Institute. It is a business training center for fitness instructors. Excuse me. And we are going to talk about the 5 stages. So there's 5 traits or stages of a magnetic instructor. Let's just call it an instructor. So we're going to jump right in. I think you can agree with me that most instructors, they're taught choreography. They're taught how to teach an exercise, how to teach a move. And they're taught anatomy, but no company teaches them how to actually lead a room. Do you agree with me on that one? Um, you can know all of the sequences, all of the moves, all of the choreography, but your or your class might still feel a little awkward, a little slow, a little flat, a little disconnected. So if that's you, pay attention, take some notes because what I'm going to be giving you is epic. It is going to shift how you teach your classes, and instead of just seeing yourself as another instructor who just shows up maybe a few minutes before class starts, you show up, you teach a class, there's no connection, there's no personality, there's no personal um relationship with those students, and you just leave and collect a paycheck. So if that's you, that's okay. We're going to talk about it. But this is stuff that I've been doing. So I've been teaching since 2007. I'm so embarrassed to admit this because it took me 18 years to show up differently. Like I said, I'm embarrassed, but that's okay. We're changing, we're pivoting. Pivoting how I'm doing this. Get back to my notes thing there. So okay, we're jumping right in. So I'm gonna take this off. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Got my little dial down here. I'm gonna make that a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, so there are 5 traits to a magnetic class, to a magnetic instructor, because the instructor, they're the ones that are coming in and setting the tone for the entire class. So we're going to use, I got my notepad here. So we're going to use oop, if I can get that right. There we go. Okay. S. Oh gosh. Now we're not working. What's going on? Oh, okay. Anyway, okay. S. Oh gosh, 6. Now it's not working. What the heck is happening? There we go. S. T. A. G. E. Stage. Figured out why it wasn't working, and I know that is not good. So S. T. A. G. E. Sorry, kind of messy. Okay, stage. Those are the 5 steps. So I'm going to walk you through this. So S is for, sorry, I got to get my notes here. So is for stage presence. It's how you're showing up. Okay? It's how you're holding the room. Sorry, my handwriting's a little sloppy. So the first thing that students feel the moment class begins, okay? You're not going to be loud, you're not going to be performing. It's not what we're doing here. You need to exude calm confidence. So magnetic instructors, they stand grounded, they speak clearly, they move with intention, okay? So write this down. This is all good stuff. Your voice sets the tone, okay? So in that we have voice. You're going to be setting the tone. Your posture. How are you carrying yourself? And your energy. Okay. Your energy tells the room how to feel. So the first step is stage presence. So your room is your stage. It's where you're going to shine. It's where your gifts are going to shine. Now for T, that is transform the experience. So I'm just going to write transform. You need to transform that room. People are walking into your studio, into your class. They're saying, hey, I want to take this class. They're showing up for you. You better show up 1000% for them. So, with transforming the experience, most classes, they're taught like a checklist, okay? It's like, okay, what moves are we doing? Okay, yep, we got that, we got that, we got that. It's kind of choppy. It's not really done well. And it doesn't lead to a really great class that people talk about after. And it's like, okay, they keep looking at their watch. How much longer? I don't know if you've ever taken classes like that. I know I have, and it's exhausting. So, you want your students to remember how a class made them feel. And magnetic instructors, they're taking their students, their participants on a journey. So examples, warming the body gradually, building intensity, giving moments of reset, finishing with some calm grounding. At the end of my class, everybody that takes my class knows we do the settle. That's the end of class, the last few minutes, 3, 4, 5 minutes, where we're laying on the mat, we're getting grounded, we're getting centered, we're relaxing after class. And then I do have a little script that I say. Everybody's used to it. And then they know to sit, open their eyes, sit up. And then I stopped doing this because I get talking with people. But my participants, they always clap after class. I started that, but now they're leading it. That's the stage that we want to get them at. So instead of saying, okay, do 10 reps, you might be actively participating in the class as you're teaching. That's okay. Or you're walking around, checking on people and giving specific cues. That's okay too. So instead of saying, okay, do 10 reps, maybe you say, feel your spine lengthen, imagine strength building in your core. Notice how your body feels right now. So we're guiding awareness. We're not, oops, sorry, forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. We're leading a class. We're guiding awareness, not just movement. So once student starts to feel that journey, something powerful happens. It's amazing. So what are they feeling? They'll begin to feel noticed, which brings us to the third trait, which is authentic connection. I'll just put AUTH connection. Okay. You want every student to feel seen in class. You don't want to ever make somebody feel like, oh, okay, she doesn't even know if I'm here. She doesn't know if I'm going to be gone. She'll never know. Okay. You want to make sure every student feels seen. And connection, that's one of the biggest reasons students stay loyal to an instructor. So you could do things like remembering names. Oops. You could remember names. You could acknowledge effort. I hope you're taking good notes. You could offer encouragement. Okay, I'm going to abbreviate that one. You could offer encouragement. Um, a student might forget the workout. They do. They might forget that workout. They might keep coming back week after week or day after day, but they tend to forget the workout. They will not forget how they felt, how you made them feel. So once connection is built, the entire room begins to shift. And that class develops a shared energy. I can feel that shared energy in my class. It's a beautiful thing, which brings us to the fourth trait. So I need to, okay. So I hope there we go. I hope you're taking notes. So the fourth trait is G, and it's generating energy. Talk about that energy, the emotional rhythm of the class. Energy, it's not being loud or intense or obnoxious. It's about how the class feels, okay? The vibe. So, magnetic instructors, they control pacing, tone, and rhythm. PTR, pacing, tone, and rhythm. So, some examples of that: slowing the room down when focus is really needed, lifting energy when effort is increasing. You know darn well there's some moves that are intense that take a little bit more effort. So, lift the energy during those times and then celebrate small wins. That should always happen. You should always celebrate small wins. So the instructor becomes the emotional guide for the room. And when you generate the right type of energy, guess what? Students walk out thinking, oh my gosh, that class was amazing. That was awesome. And when the classes feel amazing consistently, something bigger starts to happen. Students begin to identify with the practice itself. That's great. They're going to keep coming back. You're going to be the talk of the sauna. That's what I'm told. Um, or they'll just be talking with their friends and they always come back to talking about me and my class. That's how my classes has grown. So the best instructors, they don't just lead the workouts, they're helping students see themselves differently. So, um, with E, okay, we got to talk about E. So, where's my thing? Um, so the last part of this 5 traits is empower identity. So, empower identity. Ident. We'll just abbreviate it. So, when you empower identity, you're helping students feel like Pilates people. You know, you have your yoga people, you got your CrossFitters, you got your TRXers. We have the Pilates people. The best instructors, they don't just lead workouts, they help students see themselves differently. So your students start to think, I'm getting stronger. I'm someone who takes care of my body. I'm somebody that Pilates is a part of my day. It's who I am. I'm somebody that practices Pilates. So magnetic instructors, they reinforce this identity by saying things like, notice how strong you've become. Your balance is improving every single week, and your body is learning this movement. Those are things that I say in class. It's amazing. And the energy starts transferring from student to student. It's great. So over time, students are going to begin to feel like, hey, this is my class. This is my studio. This is my room. This is my instructor. And this is my place. That's when they feel a part of a community. So to recap, we got the stage. So stage, presence. We got transform, um, experience. Sorry. We have authentic, connection. We got G, which is generating energy. And E is empower. Oh, getting to the bottom. Empower identity. So that's the 5 traits of a super magnetic instructor. Start implementing these 5 traits into your class little by little. You don't have to transform everything all at once, but pick a little piece from what I just talked about, start implementing into your class. See how much your class changes. It's amazing. So, I hope you found this video super helpful. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you again. Have a good day. Bye.